Lebanon's border. The recapture of al-Jarajir took place after heavy clashes between government forces and foreign-backed militants near the flashpoint city of Yabroud. The clashes are part of what locals have called the battle for Qalamoun. The Syrian army has stepped up its attacks on the foreign-backed militants along the Lebanon-Syria border. In recent days, the army bombarded the area more than 10 times. Some sources say the attacks are a prelude to a major offensive in the region. Syria has been gripped by deadly violence since 2011. Damascus accuses the West and its regional allies of providing the militants with money and weapons. Mohammed Ali, our correspondent, joins us from the Syrian capital, Damascus. Mohammed, welcome to the program. Tell us about the army's operations in Qalamoun and about the strategic importance of the areas that were recaptured.
Yes, Bardia, it is a very important victory for the Syrian army of taking control of al-Jarajir area. Al-Jarajir is in the mountainous area of Qalamoun, of course. It is between Yabroud town, which is the main stronghold of the foreign-backed militants in Qalamoun in the northern countryside of Damascus, and Arsal town, which is a Lebanese town that also hosts some of the most dangerous Takfiri insurgents that infiltrate from Lebanon into Syria, into Yabroud actually. So it is a very important and strategic victory, as now the Syrian army has cut the route between Arsal and Yabroud from the area of al-Jarajir, meaning that the militants are now not able to infiltrate from Arsal into Yabroud coming from al-Jarajir route. However, there is another route for the militants to infiltrate from Lebanon into Yabroud, coming from an area called Flita in the Syrian side of the borders. However, this is just the first step of the Syrian army military operations in Qalamoun area that aims at surrounding Yabroud and retaking control of it in order to break the powers of the foreign-backed militants in the whole area, as Yabroud is the main stronghold, as I have told you, for the foreign-backed insurgents. There are some of them affiliated to the so-called Free Syrian Army. There are also large numbers of extremists and those that are linked to al-Nusra Front, especially in Flita. Flita is also a very small town. However, it hosts some of the training camps for the al-Nusra Front. So the whole operation, the military operation that has of course started, it has started, and the first victory was regaining control of al-Jarajir. The whole operation is a very important one for securing the northern countryside of Damascus, mainly al-Qalamoun region. Of course, previously the Syrian army has taken control of al-Nabak, also some operations on the road to Qara. So it is a continuous operation by the Syrian army, and we are expecting in the coming perhaps week or two to hear perhaps that the Syrian army has taken control of Yabroud.
Thank you very much, Mohammed. Press TV's Mohammed Ali joining us from Damascus.